Welcome to hunting camp. We did it last year in Indiana. This year, we're doing it in Illinois, and I cannot wait to get started. We got new guys, we got old guys, we got familiar faces, we got new faces, we got camera guys, we got big bucks. It's gonna be awesome. Welcome to hunting camp. We're back. Last year, we invaded Indiana, public land, and we put a hurting on them.
I just smoked the biggest buck of my life.
This year, we're gonna go into Illinois. I cannot wait. We got some new guys. We got some old guys. We got some guys that can hunt, like me and like my team. And then we got guys that can't hunt, like Jared and Carl and anybody else that's not on my team. We got camera guys this year. Last year we self-filmed. So this year we're gonna try camera guys and we're gonna see how it works. We're just trying to figure out how to give hunters around the country the best opportunity to come to a state, experience something maybe they've never done before, kill a big buck, and then show you guys at home how to do it. That's what we're hoping to do with hunting camp. That's the whole purpose of hunting camp. It's not about killing the biggest buck in the state, although that would be great. Really, the point is to help you guys at home be more comfortable to go out and go on one of these adventures. There are public lands all over the country that you can access. You can do these hunts just like we're doing. You can come to Illinois just like we are. That's the point of hunting camp. That's what we're gonna show you. We're gonna show you the highs, the lows, the wins, and the losses. Most of those will be on Jared and Carl's team, but the other stuff is all gonna be good. You guys are gonna love this season. It's gonna be fun. I think some big bucks are gonna hit the dirt.
Well, my name is Wade Childs. I'm 36. Came from West Michigan.
I am Wes Starnes. I am 45 and I am from Mississippi.
My name is Jonathan Moreland. I'm from Dumas, Arkansas, and I'm 37 years old.
My name is David Powell, and I'm 62 years old, and I make my home in the Flint Hills region of Kansas by way of West Virginia.
My name is Dustin Mall. I'm 36 from Dilworth, Minnesota.
My name is Lucas Psycho. I'm 35 and I'm from North Dakota.
My name is Jared Schaefer, aka the Ginger Ninja. I'm 37 and I'm from North Central West Virginia.
Hey, I'm Greg, 42, and I'm from Florida.
What's up, everybody? I'm Carl Kasuth. I'm 49 years old. I'm chief designer for Tethrd, and this is year 2 for hunting camp. So this is 2024 hunting camp, and we're in Southern Illinois, and I'm really, really excited about it. So
the Tethrd crew has descended upon Southern Illinois, and like any hunting camp, the first day is spent getting camp set up and connecting with new and old friends before we start the chase for those big old Illinois bucks.
The tarp is half the size. Yeah, get under there, boy. Get under there, boy. Yeah.
All right, so we're at hunting camp 2024, Southern Illinois, getting all of our camps set up. So we got the house obviously, but we're gonna have some guys in the house, gonna have guys out here in the wall tent. I've got my little trailer set up here, so kind of getting camp established, and that way we can get out and get to scouting here after that. My role at this hunting camp is team captain, resident killer, whatever you want to call it. We are Team Big Time.
I own Starnes Construction and Renovation, LLC. We remodel homes, do some new construction all over Central Mississippi area. My 2024 season has been non-existent so far. This is the first time I've got out to even go in the woods. When I got selected for hunting camp, when I got the call, I was super happy. Just the opportunity of a lifetime to get to go out of state and hunt big deer. So couldn't pass that up.
Well, for work, I'm an executive at a commercial roofing company. It keeps me on the road quite a bit. I travel the entire country, and until recently, I was traveling internationally also. Now most of my travel is domestic, but along the way, I'm also fortunate enough to be able to bring my bow in most cases and try to incorporate that whenever possible. I was very fortunate to be recognized by Tethrd as I won the Tethrd 10 in 2023. Bootsy was a deer I harvested back in 2022 and entered in the 2023 awards, and it was a true hermaphrodite. It was a very special deer to me. I don't know if anyone else cares about it, but it was very special to me. And the guys at Tethrd were kind enough to recognize that as the #1 in the Tethrd 10. So whenever I got the word, I was ecstatic. I couldn't believe that I was actually going to be able to come out and rub shoulders not only with the Tethrd crew, but also my fellow hunters. They're a bunch of killers, and I was looking forward to learning from each one of them. I can tell you that whenever I have the opportunity, I feel I can learn from anyone, but especially this group that's going to be involved in hunting camp this year. I'm really looking forward to what I can glean from them. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to provide them with just a little bit of knowledge that they can add to their repertoire in the future.
My team, 2 Hundo, we are the returning champions from last year. Really feel happy to be chosen again as a captain. We pretty much crushed everybody. It wasn't even a competition, honestly. So yeah, we're back, and I think we're gonna keep our reign going. I have a good feeling.
I work as a controls engineer. I pretty much make custom automation equipment, robots, roller coasters, farming equipment, medical, food and beverage stuff. Nothing fun. I work with computers, laptops all day. Yeah, I do it because it allows me to deer hunt. 2024 hunting season, just before deer camp, I struggled in North and South Dakota. I was out there with Dustin Mall. I spent a little bit of time with Lucas Psycho. Struggled. Spent a bunch of time working third shift in October in Detroit. And then luckily I had a little bit of lull in work. I was able to slide out to northwestern Missouri. And yesterday morning, I was lucky enough to shoot that buck right there. Definitely one of my better bow kills. Just a great, probably 4-year-old.
I work for a company called Greenpoint Ag. We sell chemical seed and fertilizer to the farmer, supply the farmer with all his inputs. So getting invited back, I was actually shocked because I didn't kill shit last year. So I was kind of surprised to be invited back, to be honest with you. Excited to be in Illinois. It's my first time in Illinois, and just driving up here today, it's got me pretty interested to get my boots on the ground and see what we can find.
I don't do much for Tethrd. I just kind of cause problems and ask other people to help me solve them. So they call me the Seagull because I swoop in, drop a bunch of shit, and then fly away. So team name is Team 50-50, which that's what we were last year because we had a couple of Southern boys, me and Fred Hill, and a couple of Yankees in Dustin and Psycho. So we were 50 Southerners, 50 Yankees, and we won. Me, Dustin, and Psycho are Team 50-50.
I have a drywall and painting business and a food plot business also. My reaction to getting invited back to hunting camp was, I wasn't surprised because I'm a dog.
Okay. All right, so when Maul and I got invited back to come down, we had initially already had plans to go to South Dakota with my dad. And so we kind of declined in the beginning, and we're saying, no, we're gonna be hunting in South Dakota. And then, I don't know, like a couple weeks passed, and Rob called us up, and he's like, bring your dad with. Don't cancel on your dad, bring him with. And so I thought that was pretty cool, and I just called my dad and said, here's the pitch, and here's what we could be doing. And he said, all right, we're going to Illinois. So here we are.
I bet I tried 50 times last year. Yeah. 50 different times. Sat up, rattled. Never got one deer. Didn't smash one in, huh? I'm using it.
Good solid rock though. Yeah, he's giving me crap about hitting weights. Look at him. Yeah, look at this guy. The liver king over here.
How long did it take you guys to get up here or down here?
Right at 20.
This is the problem with saddle hunters. Everybody thinks there's only one way to do it, and that way is their way. So, case in point, we have Wade Childs here just telling me that my way is the wrong way. Not that I'm frustrated by that or anything, if you can tell.
What are you shooting? Let me see what it looks like shoot through one of them things. That's all you gotta do?
That's it, buddy.
I'll shoot this far for fun.
Yeah, why not? Got a little low there, though.
Why? I am not. That was all sarcasm.
You're the only son gun gets to walk around here and self-film a hunt.
Yeah, because I don't need to worry about wasting money on a filmer because I'm not going to kill anything. Maybe shoot a squirrel. Probably miss that too.
So who's your hunter?
So I'd say the biggest lesson I learned last year was the weather was not ideal. It was very warm most of the week, but the mornings were still nice and cool, and I was able to capitalize pretty early on in the hunt. But looking at the forecast, I allowed myself to get a little bit discouraged about the weather. We're kind of in a similar situation this year where we're going to be pretty warm to start the hunt, and then it's going to cool off. So I'm not going to let that warm weather kind of dictate my attitude toward the hunt, and I'm just going to hunt, you know, like I normally would. And it's November, right? So the deer are going to be doing what they're going to be doing, and I'm not going to let the weather deter me from getting out and making it happen.
It was, you know, for me being a flatlander, the hills were a big learning curve for me, and I see we're right back in hill country. So, you know, just adjusting to the hill country for me, I learned a lot last year with the thermals and the wind, actually out hunting in the hills. So, you know, I'll probably use what I learned last year over here in Illinois also.
My biggest lesson probably was to completely stay away and avoid the word thermal hub, especially when it's hot out, because you're sitting in the bottoms and the thermals are rising by the time the sun's up. And I hope to God no one says that word. That should be like a penalty shot. Every time you say thermal hub on this trip, you should have to take like a shot of Jäger or something.
I think number one, these hills, and like this year, Jared and I were just talking, is when it's dry, you can hear for miles in there. It's just like you can't hide from anything. So any kind of movement in there, it just feels like you're exposed.
2023 hunt camp, I would say the biggest lesson I learned. I kind of always have this personal rule with myself is always put the deer in the binos before you shoot them. I didn't do that last year, and I got a little bit surprised when I walked up on the deer that I shot. I thought he was a little bit better than that. It was still a great hunt, and I don't regret it. It was an awesome deer. It was an awesome experience. Got to get in there and get him with Jared. The footage was awesome. The be able to be successful with the guys and have fun. That's what it's really all about. So,
the biggest lesson I learned last year was focusing less on point-to-point scouting and more on area scouting. What I mean by that is instead of just putting a pin on a saddle or a ridge or something and kind of going to that in the most direct way possible, kind of scouting on your way in, and then when you get to the point, kind of scout around that little area and then move out and then go to the next one and do the same thing. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna pick an area and kind of really get to know that area. And that's the biggest thing I learned last year. Several hunters did that last year, and it was very successful. Hey Rob, any housekeeping notes about what we need to worry about here, anything like that?
No, just treat it like it's your own house. We got our awesome host over here who's here to help with all the details and help cleaning up and setting up, but treat him with respect, rinse your dishes, don't make his life too difficult, and have fun. Oh, I do have filmer assignments. Yeah. I should let you all know that. Greg is going to be with my man Steve Molnar. Carl is going to be with Porter. Jared's going to be with the father-son duo, Austin over there. David, where are you at? You're going to to be with Jordan. Where's Jordan? Roger. There he is. Jordan. Wes. Another father and son dynamic duo. You're with your boy Caden, Wade and Tyler, Lucas and Caden with a K, Jonathan.
Caden with an I. He said he identifies as a Greg, so we'll just go Greg.
Where's Isaac?
I hope you're ready to walk.
I was telling
That
Greg earlier.
is old Dustin Ballrat and my buddy Anthony. So you
Hey, Tony, how the you doing, huh?
Hey, everybody turn your cameras.
Is there any trees big enough to
Everybody
carry
turn your cameras on Isaac
we
right now.
got the squad, huh?
So get this image of Isaac. We're going to do the same shot again at the end of the week after he's
gonna look like a wet rag.
After he's worked his way through Jonathan.
After all this, Isaac, you go to bed, son. You don't need it.
I'm not really excited about having a filmer follow me around. Used to being by myself, so it's definitely going to be an adjustment. I asked Rob if I could be by myself and just self-film, and unfortunately Rob told me no.
I absolutely dread dragging a cameraman around these hills and swamps. More than likely, they're probably going to be dead weight.
All right, so this year we're going to be having a filmer follow us around, I guess. So how do I feel about that? Well, I mean, I think it's already a handicap right off the bat when you got a filmer. I've been self-filming for a long time, and there's a reason for it.
How do I feel about having somebody follow me around and film me? Probably not my favorite thing in the world. I like to do things my way, and I don't like other opinions, but since I have to have somebody, it's going to be Caden Starnes, which is my son. So I'm not going to complain a whole lot. We work well as a team, and if I have to have anybody filming me, I definitely want him doing it.
Having a filmer going with me or a camera person going with me is a new experience. I have actually dabbled with filming a bit of my own hunts, but just for my own consumption. Having someone else in the tree with me, it's going to be unique. I think that in the long run, though, it will get to the point where there is some camaraderie there that would be missing in a solo hunt. Looking forward to that part of it, and I believe that the cameraman is going to play a viable part in my pursuit of game. I intend to make it a team effort. I want to solicit their opinion wherever possible, but in the end, I realize that when it's all said and done, I've got to make a decision. But I want to make them a part of my team and incorporate them whenever possible.
Let's go over teams. Everybody know teams? Start with Jared, the new coach, taking Ernie's spot. Captain, coach.
Team big time?
Team big time.
Wow.
I've got
Jared.
Wes and I've got David.
There we go.
All right.
There we go. Carl, who you got? You got teams from last year. You got Moreland.
Nice.
And you got Wade.
This is over.
Team 2.
You guys are just trying to handicap me, put me with the Lombo guys?
That's
All
right. Somebody had. Although the Lombo. Oh, that's a shot taken. They did pretty good last year. Moreland screwed it up on a big one. Carl shot a decent one. And then winning team.
Hey,
Psycho and Dustin again. So the Southern Boy and the two.
What'd you say, the
others
winning
go.
team?
The winning team. That's
I
our
don't
name.
think that's how that went down.
Jared had to cheat.
We want a recount.
Jared cheated.
We want a recount.
All
That
know
was
he
terrible
cheated.
scoring.
What do I think of the other team captains? Well, I have a hard time trash talking Carl because Carl's my brother.
So happy for you, man.
We need to do that again.
Yeah, that was
awkward.
He was on my team last year, the winning team, by the way. But Carl's still shooting a $100 longbow from Amazon. He got lucky last year, I hate to say it, and he's probably going to miss one this year.
There's no way Greg's going to kill a deer first. He probably won't even kill one at all.
Jared and Carl colluded clearly to try to oust the king. And some of you believed it. Some of you watched season 1 and you saw those little fake points Jared was popping up, and 20 points for this and 10 points for this and 15 points just so I can win.
Greg had to recruit help from the retirement home, AKA John Eberhart. And I still don't think John Eberhart's back has recovered from carrying Greg all week.
I'm here with my secret weapon, Mr. John Eberhart.
Eberhart took him around in his boat. He preset all of his trees for him. He did all this scouting for him, and Greg still did not kill a deer.
Next week on Huntin' Camp, the Southern Illinois Showdown begins, and we hit the ground running in chase of those big Midwestern bucks. See you next week.
That's